What's up guys, it's Iceman here, and this episode of Marvel Contest Champions is going to be on the top 5 best champions to take out 6-star Mephisto. Now, before we get started, make sure to drop a like and subscribe if you guys are new. I would really greatly appreciate that, guys. We are really growing like in a small amount of time, but of course I would like to grow more and just bring you guys more videos, but just make sure to drop a like and subscribe to my vlogging channel. The link will be in the description down below. Subscribe to RAFAGEE, MIGHTYLEO. I would really greatly appreciate that, guys. But without further ado, let's get into the champions. So guys, the first champion that would be the greatest matchup for Mephisto would have to be Magneto. No, I'm just kidding. I'm pretty sure you guys did not think that, but it's Iceman. Okay, guys. Pretty sure you guys saw all this one. But let me explain why Iceman would be the best choice. So first of all, he does not. Let's say, how would you say it? Mephisto doesn't have like a class bonus over him, and he doesn't have a class bonus over him. That's one of the good reasons, of course. That's one of the first ones. But one of the other ones, I just have to get this photo right here. So basically, Iceman is. I'm gonna show you guys a picture right now in the left corner. Iceman is immune to incinerate, bleed, and poison. Of course, the only thing that we care about is incinerate, because Mephisto deals a lot of damage with incinerate whenever you're punching him and stuff like that, and it really does bring your health down because you have to really evade him a lot and just try to get those punches in, and it's very difficult because if you punch him while has incinerate, then he will do a lot of damage to you, so you guys have to make sure to not be punching him. But when you have Iceman, you could just go basically all out, and you could just punch him and punch him and punch him and end up taking him out. He doesn't bleed, and he does a lot of damage also, which would be a really good champion. I don't have him as a 4-star, sadly. I do have him as a 3-star. Don't really know much about Iceman because I don't have him and I don't use him as a 3-star, especially that he's not at rank 4. But all I know is that he is immune to incinerate, so just make sure if you guys have him to use him versus a 6-star Mephisto, because I know a lot of people have him and he is practically the best choice for Mephisto. So let's get into the second one. So guys, sadly I do not have Vulture, but there's going to be a picture up right here, and basically Vulture does a lot of damage, and he, of course, Mephisto basically doesn't have a bonus over him, so he's still a good champion to use against Mephisto. But the reason I'm saying Vulture would be a good champion is because he's immune to incinerate. Also, I don't know why or exactly how, but all I know is that he's immune to it, so he will not get damaged whenever he's punching Mephisto whenever his incinerate goes on. So he will be a very, very helpful champion in that case to take out Mephisto. Let's move on to the third champion. So guys, here we are with the third champion to take on Mephisto. Yes, I have him as a 5-star. Hopefully you guys have seen my video. But he is immune to incinerate also. Poison immune also. Not bleed immune, but you don't have to worry about bleed because he is immune to incinerate. Incinerate. Let's just say incinerate, yeah. So he's immune to incinerate, and basically it's Mephisto versus Mephisto, and he doesn't deal a large amount of damage, but he will still take out Mephisto eventually, and you guys will be able to survive him. But of course he does not heal block, but we will be getting into those champions right now after we have cut this scene right now. Basically the fourth best champion in my opinion would have to be Vision, because he will heal block and power drain, so basically, or power steal. So basically, when you're going up against Mephisto, if you guys don't know yet, the soul charges, I believe that's what it's called, allows him to retain a very, very large amount. Vision is not immune to incinerate. The only 3 champions that are Vulture, Mephisto, and Iceman. But this champion does heal block and power drain, which power drain would be a good thing too. But you'll have to just watch out whenever Mephisto has an incinerate on to make you guys lose health. But he will do the job. He will heal block. I used him against Mephisto, and it was just very difficult, especially I believe he was at rank 3 when I used him. I don't really exactly remember, but he but Mephisto's not a very easy champion, in my opinion. He's not. But he did the job. It wasn't that bad. It was pretty difficult, though, I'm not gonna lie. But he does heal block a lot, and he would be able to do enough damage, especially if you had him awaken, to take out the champion. So, let's move on to the 5th and final one. So, sadly guys, of course I don't have him as a 4-star, and you cannot get him as a 5-star. But the original vision will have to do for a champion that would be good, because he does heal block and power burn, and his synthesis goes randomly crazy. This champion actually should be in 4th place, not 5th place, but it doesn't really matter anymore. But this champion will get the job done also, indeed, because his synthesis, I believe that is what it's called. Yes, it is. It's right there, signature ability synthesis. But he randomly gains power, and he'll end up being able to heal block for you guys and take out Mephisto without him healing back everything. But that should be just about it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe if you guys enjoy. And oh damn, if I miss anybody, make sure to comment down below. And just make sure to subscribe to my vlogging channel, MIGHTYLEO, RAFAGEE, and especially to this channel. And good luck to you guys for the remaining time that you guys have left to take on Mephisto.